Hey Mellie Dee Dees, I am back with another video, and today's story time, okay? I'm gonna be telling y'all about this shady ass office manager position that I had, and it was just the craziest thing. If you're new to this channel, please like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. It's lit over here on this side, and I promise you, I won't disappoint. Anywho, at this time, I was working at internal medicine practice. I was a medical assistant, first bringing patients back, roaming them, and doing all that good stuff. And then my boss created a call center. So she pulled me into the call center, and I was the one doing the call center because she saw, you know, that good old work ethic, and she was like, you're bomb as fuck, so I want you to be in this call center. So she put me in this call center, and she really saw how good I was. So she knew of somebody who was looking for an office manager. And she thought of me because she knows how well I work and everything. And this office manager position was an OBGYN office, and she knew I had 3 years of OBGYN experience. So she thought of me, and basically it was a small practice. It was a 2-physician practice. It was 2 Pakistani ladies who ran an OBGYN office. They had somebody working for them. It was just one office manager, and she ran the whole thing. She was the office manager and the medical assistant. So it was just that one person and then the 2 doctors. So they didn't want that girl anymore. The girl was there for probably like 10 years, and they didn't want the girl anymore. So they wanted me to take her position, so without her knowing. So I had to learn everything. And mind y'all, I was just a medical assistant on the back end, in the back office, taking the patients back and stuff. So I never did the insurances and stuff. So I would need to be trained well if I'm gonna run an office by myself. So since she didn't know what was going on, I had to keep it a secret and try to get as much information as I could to try to be successful in that position. So anytime I would ask her questions, she was trying to show me the back end stuff and like show me the instruments and everything and how to set up for procedures and stuff. And I knew all of that like the back of my hand because, like I said, I had 3 years of OBGYN experience. So I know all of that stuff. I just need you to teach me the front end stuff, the billing, the insurance, all of that. So anytime I would ask her questions about the front end stuff, she was like, what do you need to know that for? Because she thinks I'm just coming in as a medical assistant helping her out. So she thinks she's just gonna be the office manager and just do stuff in the front, and I'm just supposed to be the medical assistant taking patients and rooming patients in the back. But no, the reality is I'm taking your job. So anytime I would try to ask her a question, she would just be like, no, you don't need to know that. What are you asking me that for? So it was just super, super hard to try to get information out of her. And I'm not going to set myself up for failure. I'm not going to do that. So I was just, trying to hang in there, still trying to get as much information as I could. And we kind of became close or whatever. She turned out to be really, really cool or whatever. And it just wasn't working. Like, the doctors was rude as shit to her. Like, they treated her like trash. They was so mean to her. Like, they would just be like, yeah. And then when I asked them something, they'll be just like so sweet and so nice. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, why y'all treating this girl like that? And she said she lives in the country. She used to drive like 2 hours there, and she worked there for years. And I was like, why do they talk to you like that? And she was just like, I don't know. That's just how they are. And it was just like a mess. So I felt bad. So I was applying for jobs, And I didn't have another job lined up when I made this decision, but I decided to tell the girl what was going on. And I had a discussion with my husband first to see if I should tell her what was going on. And he was like, yeah, why not? Just tell her what's going on. So came to work one day and I told her what the deal really was. I told her, look, I'm not coming in as a medical assistant. I was hired as the office manager to take your job because they wanted to let you go. She was like, you're lying. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm serious. She was like, I don't believe you. Straight up. She was like, I don't believe you. And then I told her some stuff. I told her how much, because she had told me how much she was getting paid. And then I told her how much I was getting paid and how much they, started me off with. And she was like, are you fucking serious? I was like, yeah. And she was just like, that's crazy. So I told her some things. I can't remember what I told her, but I told her the basics. I'm like, they wanted me to come in. I don't know why they are ready to let you go, but they wanted me to come in and get as much information as I can for you to teach me everything in the front end, because I have 3 years of OBGYN experience already. So I don't need to know anything in the back end. I just needed to know stuff in the front end. And they wanted you to teach me that, but you weren't giving up the information. And I was like, and I just think that was really messed up on their end. So I just wanted to tell you and let you know what was going on. And I was like, you don't need this. I was like, you're a great person. You're a great worker. And she's been the office manager for years. I was like, you do not need this. There's so much more out there, because like I said, she was living in the country, driving almost 2 hours to this place just to get treated like trash every single day. And I felt for her. I was like, you don't need this. I was like, there's so many jobs out there. You're an office manager. Get your resume. And this is the only job you need to put on here on your resume, because you've been at this job for so long. So just get your resume together, put office manager, all of your duties that you've been doing, and I guarantee you will get a job within the week, paying way more than what you're getting here. So I told her all of that, and I laid it down for her. I was like, if you need help looking for another job, just let me know. I'll help you. So I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, I don't want you to tell them that I told you this information, but I mean, it's up to you. But I'm just gonna tell them, it's not working out. I got my check. I got my only check because I was getting paid once a month with them. So I was only there 1 month. I got my check and rocked. That was that. And then I did call and check up on her, like probably a month later, y'all. I checked up on her to see what happened. And she told me that she told them that I told her what happened, and that I was there to take her position because she was just so upset and she was hurt. That's what she said. She was like, my feelings were more so hurt. And I knew her feelings were hurt. Like, she cried when I was telling her that. But so she told me she got a new job. She told me she had got a new job. She did what I said. She fixed her, she did what I told her to do. She fixed her resume up. She put that as her only job, that she was the office manager and all of her duties. And she got a job paying her way more. I was like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. And I don't know why, but probably a year or two later, I just wanted to look up to see if they're still in business, y'all. Their office was closed down. I was like, oh, I lied to y'all not. Their office is permanently closed. I think they're both working in the doctor's office. The hospitals now. Y'all, am I gonna get karma? Is that my fault? But I talked to my husband about it. I was like, am I gonna get karma? I was like, was I supposed to do that? But I felt in my heart that I should have done that, because if they would have let her go, this girl was paying for her husband's hospital bills. This girl was going through so much. And if they would have just let her go like that, she didn't know nothing. She was from the country. She didn't know nothing. She didn't know nothing. But then, a bitch like me comes in, I'm here, baby, and I wish you well. Go ahead and get away from these people. Go ahead and get away from these people, because they do not cherish you, and you are a great worker, and you need to work somewhere where you're going to be valued. But this sums up my story. I hope you guys like this video. Please put the thumbs up, put the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that bell, ding, 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 so you get the notification every time I upload a motherfucking what? Video. I'm out.